Sometimes you'll be asked to express as a single fraction. You're given two algebraic fractions where the x's, the variables, are on the bottom, they're on the denominator. We do very similar to what we do if the algebra, the variable is on the top. Here's an example here of if I have a half plus a third, I cannot add a half and a third. I need to turn them both into the same denominator. We look for the lowest common multiple of 2 and 3, which is equal to 6. So I'll do 6 here. And then I multiply the 1 on the top by the 3, which is 1 times 3. And I multiply the 2 by the 1. I'll do another example of this in a minute. Sorry about the writing. 2 by 1. So you're going to get 3 plus 2. 3 plus 2 over 6. Okay, that's going to give me 5 over 6. So we do the same thing here. My lowest common multiple is equal to 3x plus 1 times 4x minus 2. In the same way I multiply the 2 by the 3 here to give myself 6, I multiply these two together as well. So 3x plus 1 multiplied by 4x minus 2. And then I multiply the 3, this one here, that 3 there, I multiply it by 4x minus 2. And I do the 2, which is this one here, multiplied by the 3x plus 1. So you multiply them by the opposites. And then I just multiply out. I'm going to get 12x minus 6 plus 6x. I'll make that an x. 6x plus 2, all divided by 3x plus 1 times 4x minus 2. And I can simplify that. I'm going to have 12x plus 12x, 6x, that's 18x, and minus 6 plus 2 is plus 4. So 18x minus 4 over 3x plus 1 times 4x minus 2. Okay, let's do another example. So expressed as a single fraction, I'm going to my common denominator in the bottom, 3x plus 5 times 2x minus 7. I multiply by my 4 gets multiplied by this. Okay, I've added this onto its fraction on the bottom. I've added the 2x minus 7 on the bottom. So I need to remove it at the top. So it's 2x minus 7. So if I look at this fraction as it currently is, mechanically you just do what I'm after telling you to do. You multiply it. But if you look at what's happened is I've now got a 4 on the top, which is good. I have a 2x minus 7, which is cancelled out by the 2x minus 7. They're going to be gone. So I'm left with 4 over 3x plus 5. So I haven't changed my fraction. It's still the same. But I've now got a common denominator, which allows me to add them together. So I'm going to plus 3 times the opposite, which is 3x plus 5. Now I multiply my values out. It's going to give me, I'll do it in green, 8x minus 28 plus 9x plus 15 over all that stuff there. Don't write it out again. I then added my my 8x and my 9x is 17x. Minus 28 plus 15 is minus 13, and I'm done. Okay, let's have a look at one more example. So the question will say express as a single fraction. So I'm going to multiply I'll do it in green, 2x times 4x plus 5 is my common denominator. And I'm going to now, my 7 multiplied by the 4x plus 5 plus my 3 by my 2x. Okay, and I hope you understand, or at least have an idea of why this makes sense, why we're doing this. And to reiterate, 7 multiplied by 4x plus 5 divided by all of this is equal to 7 divided by 2x, because these cancel out. And if we look at the other side of the equation, 3 divided by 4x plus 5 is the same as this here. 3 multiplied by 2x divided by 2x multiplied by this. The 2x's cancel out, and I'm left with 3 divided by 4x plus 5, which is this. I then simply multiply it out, which is 28x plus 35 plus 6x divided by 2x into 4x plus 5. Okay. On the next page, I'll put a couple of examples for you to practice, and you can show me in school.